Reports have confirmed that 4 police officers have been dismissed following their alleged involvement in the tragic killing of 7 traders in the Owode Onirin area of Lagos State. The news has shaken many Nigerians because it touches on the painful intersection between law enforcement public trust and the protection of innocent lives. For many citizens, this story is not just about the dismissal of officers, but about the deeper question of justice, accountability, and the value placed on human life in our society. The victims were reportedly traders who had traveled to purchase goods for their businesses, hoping to return home to their families and continue their daily struggles to survive and support loved ones. Like millions of hardworking Nigerians, they were pursuing honest livelihoods in the busy commercial environment that defines many markets across the country. Traders often wake up before dawn, traveling long distances in search of affordable goods so they can sustain their businesses and provide for their families. Their work forms the backbone of local economies and keeps markets alive across cities, towns, and rural communities. For families who depend on daily trading income, every journey to the market carries hope for a better tomorrow. But in this tragic case, what should have been a routine trading journey reportedly ended in a devastating loss of life. News of the alleged killing spread quickly across communities, leaving families heartbroken and citizens demanding answers. The emotional impact of such incidents often goes far beyond the immediate victims. Families lose loved ones, communities lose neighbors, and children lose parents who once struggled every day to build a better future for them. When such tragedies occur, the entire nation feels the weight of the loss, because every life lost represents dreams, hopes, and stories that will never be completed. According to reports, the authorities began investigating the incident after widespread concern and public reaction from citizens who demanded accountability and transparency. Investigations are essential in moments like this because they help determine what happened, who was involved, and what steps must be taken to ensure justice is served. The dismissal of the 4 officers involved is being viewed by many Nigerians as an important step in addressing the incident. However, many people are also emphasizing that dismissal alone cannot heal the pain experienced by the families who lost their loved ones. Justice in such cases often requires a full legal process that examines evidence, determines responsibility, and ensures that the law is applied fairly and firmly. Across Nigeria, citizens have continued to emphasize the importance of building a police force that protects lives, respects human dignity, and operates according to the highest professional standards. Police officers play a critical role in maintaining law and order, protecting communities, and responding to emergencies. Every day, thousands of officers risk their lives, confronting dangerous criminals and protecting ordinary citizens. However, when misconduct occurs, it can damage public trust and create fear among the very communities that law enforcement agencies are meant to serve. Trust between citizens and security institutions is one of the most important foundations of a stable society. When citizens trust law enforcement, they are more likely to cooperate with investigations, report crimes, and support security efforts aimed at protecting communities. But when incidents occur that raise questions about accountability, that trust can become fragile. This is why many Nigerians believe that transparency, fairness, and accountability must remain central principles guiding the work of all security institutions. The tragedy involving the 7 traders has therefore reopened conversations about police reform, professionalism, and the protection of human rights. Civil society organizations, community leaders, and legal experts have all emphasized the need for continuous improvement in policing standards, training, and oversight. Professional policing requires not only courage, but also discipline, restraint, and respect for the rights of every citizen. Officers must operate within the boundaries of the law and ensure that their actions reflect the values of justice and responsibility expected from those entrusted with authority. Moments of tragedy often become turning points that encourage societies to examine how institutions function and how improvements can be made. For the families affected by the loss of the 7 traders, the pain remains deeply personal. No policy reform, no public statement, and no disciplinary action can fully replace the loved ones they lost. Families who once shared meals, laughter, and dreams together must now face the difficult reality of life without those who were taken from them. In many Nigerian homes, traders are not just business people. They are mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and community members who contribute to the social fabric of their neighborhoods. They support extended families, pay school fees, care for elderly relatives, and participate in community activities that strengthen local bonds. When lives like these are lost, communities feel the absence in ways that go beyond statistics or headlines. Neighbors remember familiar faces at the market stalls. Children remember the comforting voices of parents, and communities remember the hard-working individuals who once helped keep local economies moving. This is why many Nigerians have expressed deep sympathy for the families of the victims and have called for compassion, support, and justice. Moments like this also remind us of the shared humanity that connects all citizens, regardless of background or profession. Every life lost is a reminder that society must continue striving to build institutions that protect rather than harm the people they serve. Security experts say that continuous training, accountability mechanisms, and internal oversight are essential in strengthening the professionalism of law enforcement agencies. Modern policing around the world increasingly emphasizes community engagement, conflict management, and the responsible use of authority. Officers are trained to approach difficult situations with caution, judgment, and respect for the rights of all individuals involved. Building a culture of professionalism within law enforcement requires commitment from leadership, training institutions, and the officers themselves. It also requires strong legal systems that investigate allegations thoroughly and ensure that justice is served when wrongdoing occurs. The dismissal of the 4 officers in this case is therefore seen by some observers as a signal that misconduct will not be tolerated within the force. However, many citizens continue to emphasize that long-term trust will depend on consistent accountability, transparency, and reforms that strengthen policing standards. Nigeria is a nation filled with hardworking citizens, striving every day to build better lives for themselves and their families. Traders, farmers, teachers, artisans, and workers across many professions contribute to the development of communities and the growth of the national economy. Protecting the lives and dignity of these citizens must remain a top priority for every institution responsible for public safety. The tragedy in Owode Onirin therefore carries a powerful message about the importance of justice, responsibility, and compassion. As the nation reflects on the events surrounding the loss of the 7 traders, many Nigerians are calling for unity, empathy, and commitment to building a safer society. Justice is not only about punishment, but also about ensuring that institutions learn from mistakes and improve systems that protect citizens. For the families of the victims, the journey toward healing will take time, patience, and support from communities that care about their pain. Communities across Nigeria have often shown resilience, compassion, and solidarity during difficult moments. Neighbors support one another, families comfort those in grief, and citizens come together to demand fairness and justice. These qualities of unity, empathy, and resilience are what allow societies to move forward even after moments of tragedy. As investigations and legal processes continue, Nigerians hope that the lessons from this painful incident will lead to stronger protections for citizens and improved accountability within institutions. The memory of the 7 traders lost in Owode, Onirin will remain a reminder of why justice and respect for human life must always guide the actions of those entrusted with authority. Their lives, their dreams, and their contributions to their families and communities deserve to be remembered with dignity and compassion. And as a nation continues its journey toward a more just and accountable society, many citizens hope that tragedies like this will inspire meaningful change that protects future generations. Thank you for staying with us and for continuing to follow these important national conversations here on the channel. Every report we bring to you is created with dedication and a strong desire to share information that matters to our communities and our future. But this work can only continue to grow and reach more people with your support. If you believe in the importance of staying informed and you appreciate the effort we put into bringing you reliable updates, I kindly ask you to support this channel by subscribing. Subscribing is completely free and it only takes a few seconds, but it helps this channel grow and it allows more people to see these important stories. When you subscribe, you also become part of a community of viewers who care about knowledge, awareness, and the future of Nigeria. So please take a moment right now and click the subscribe box button and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime we upload breaking news or important updates, you will be among the first to know. Please also like this video and share it with your friends, family, and colleagues so that together we can keep more people informed about the issues that matter. Thank you once again for watching and for supporting this channel.